one. Yes, that's perfect.
This is my favorite.
Maggie?
We're here. Yeah,
Yep.
You're good.
Have to like latch the jaw back into place. Right?
Yeah, I think I'm part snake. I gotta look that up.
Or maybe more a eel. Can actually unhinge its jaw.
Can they?
Yeah, they have that weird like
They
secondary
have a
jaw.
second set of jaws.
Yeah.
Snakes actually unhinge them. I don't know if eels do, because eels, the second set is for rending flesh from body.
That's a good point.
It's like a meat file that then yanks. I know a lot about eels.
Yeah, like you seem to know a lot about eels.
They're delicious, so why not know about your food, huh?
Fair, I suppose.
That's right.
Welcome to another episode of Roll for Initiative, where we have you guys help us debate what is the best or worst or whatever of the topic we're deciding this week. Last week, Chunk was the master debater.
Yeah!
And
Idol I've always wanted to hold.
You held it quite well.
The
Well
tight
held.
grip.
Grind the
Don't let
paper.
go.
It was a real pleasure having you on last week. So.
That was an innuendo. No. Thank you.
It's the subtleties that we bring, and then Ryan comes over and goes, off the ledge.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like Brian's here.
There's similarities in name that just like sometimes it rubs off on one or the other.
I'll omit that syllable for my next several batch of children.
So the next batch.
Yeah, I create litters.
Yeah.
Or Jess did. I don't know. I actually don't know which side that came from.
All right.
Anyway.
So last week's topic was stupidest or dumbest Batman utility belt item. And so as you can see, Chunk has the Batman Fly Swatter as his
That was the wrong side.
crown for master debater.
No, that was
Yep, you were right.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, man.
Huh?
Totally looks like you just put it together in the last 15 minutes.
It was not easy to find artwork to do that.
Maybe the comic that it was from?
Should have
What?
spray painted the pole black.
It was from the TV show.
Just the TV show that it is from?
Nobody really showed it. Like I looked for it, and nobody showed pictures of it anywhere.
Sometime during the week, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna do a live stream of me in Photoshop and making this in 5 minutes.
Fine.
Sure it won't look
I've
bad.
managed stream. That's it.
Yeah. I also don't have Photoshop installed on the station's computer, so I would have had to install Photoshop to do that. But
Hey, Robert Fisher.
You know what you
up,
have?
buddy?
You have paint, and I can guarantee you could have gotten done in paint.
yeah, but I like Photoshop.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Anyway, today's topic, as Chunk decided, was
Yeah.
who would be the best Muppet to rob a bank with?
And once again, we should lead in with they are on board with the plan, right? Like it's not like we're gonna have to convince them to, go against their character. They're already in. They're in.
Yeah.
And
They want to do it with us.
is not being run by Muppets. It's the regular bank. Also, a Muppet we're gonna define because apparently we have to keep doing that. A Muppet is not this.
Nope.
A Muppet.
Not a Muppet.
But I will kill you. Where are you? Who said that? And Muppets are defined as the set of characters that include Kermit and Miss Piggy. They're owned by Disney. Sesame Street is, used to be a Muppet, can be a Muppet, but technically they don't no longer fall under the Muppets.
Square, rectangle, square.
Nothing Henson does currently is a Muppet. We're talking about Muppets, the ones owned by Disney.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a yeah. That's a yeah.
And should we set some ground rules for how this bank heist is going to go down? Is this like the bust in,
There are
guns
rules?
blazing, guns
I
blazing type?
think the tactics will change depending on who you're paired with. So I think that'll change with the arguments.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. So yeah, we have our list of 16 things that we're gonna use to compete against ourselves, and you in the chat will be deciding who gets to move on.
Never heard compete with an A before. We're gonna compete.
Robert Fisher's. Oh, Miss Poogie. Yeah, Miss Poogie.
Miss Poogie. Yeah, she's a Muppet. But it's weird though, because like the weird like in-universe definition of Muppet seems to just be their traveling band, which isn't really accurate. It's just like a weird elitist thing that they do to themselves.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, weird, right? Think about it.
Oh, we should have had the Muppets on here too. Dang it!
Oh,
Wasted
fuck.
opportunity.
They've definitely robbed banks.
They,
before,
I know what they
so-
would have won, so it's a good thing we
Yeah.
left them out.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna roll dice to decide who gets the opening arguments, and at the very, very end, you can use channel points to vote in the Twitch poll to decide who is the master debater of the week and who gets to decide what the debate topic will be for next week as well.
The master debate topic.
Yes. Master
Yes.
debater, because Twitch doesn't like me to actually say debater, because they're prudes.
Well, I mean, it isn't like you typing it. It's
You prudes, you twitchy prudes.
Twitchy prudes.
But I can say
Masturbate, I'll say it. Say it, yeah. Come at me, Twitch.
Fuck.
Also, why we're not Muppets.
Fair. So yeah, and also for guidelines of how to use your voting in the chat, you can say the number that you want or the full title of the name. So be careful if you like type out a sentence and that name is in there, because it will also then count as a vote if you hadn't voted already yet.
You're like, oh, Kermit's green, and then it'll count as your vote. Yep.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, we're all set. The rules are laid. Let's do this thing. Let's roll some dice. Oh, I got 10.
Just got a Scooby-Doo
Two.
over here.
12.
18.
Oh, right. Uh-huh.
Right, do the thing.
17?
18
18?
wins.
All right, so this is between Kermit and Uncle Deadly.
Correct.
Now, I feel while Kermit would have, I guess, the element of surprise on his side, you know, they would welcome him into that bank with open arms. He'd be like, oh, gee, I'd like to see the vault, please. And then they would just let his ass in. They would just be like, sure, Mr. Kermit, sir, here you go.
Oh, I wonder if I could borrow some of these millions of dollars.
And then they'd be like, yeah, sure, sure thing, whatever, Kermit, you're fucking Kermit the Frog. So they would give him... They would just give him all the money. Actually, you know what? I might be going with Kermit on this one because they wouldn't even know they were being robbed because he's so trusted and so beloved. He would just, like, the wool over their eyes would be like 8 sheep thick, man. He would dominate. Now, Uncle Deadly, like, he's crafty, but I think his mouth would get him in trouble. I think, like, he would spill the beans before he even made it to the counter. He'd be like, I'm going to sell the I don't do a good Deadly. I was just gonna be like, I'm gonna rob him. I'm gonna rob the shit out of him. And then he would, like, make fun of the teller. And while he's taking all that extra time making fun of the teller, the police will have been called. That's my take on those two.
Yeah,
I mean, good.
I think, just the fact, just Uncle Dudley walking in, you would be like immediately not trust him. He just has this look of like, he's a great guy, but the moment you walk in, you're like, I'm watching this guy. This guy's not getting away, whatever he thinks he's doing. Even if he's not trying to do anything, he's super suspicious looking.
However, in that point, unless Corey, you wanted to go.
No, I was just saying, no, that's absolutely my points of like, he absolutely looks like you're like, no, you're watching that guy. He looks sinister. Like you're like, well, I'm gonna watch the sinister guy. And Kermit, you would just be like, yeah, he could lie and say, I'm borrowing this. I'll be back tomorrow, and people will be like, yeah, that sounds right. Like,
yeah, it's like, Muppet Theater's going out of business again. We really need to save it. Could we just speed this sucker up? They're like, of course, Kermit. Here you go.
So the
Hey,
only
Chris
reason,
Patstone.
Chris Patstone just said, I'm just here to hear Muppet impressions.
You will be sorely disappointed.
so yeah,
We got the best one out of the way.
So the reason for countering that for me would be that you could use Uncle Deadly as the distraction, because everyone's going to be looking at him because like, oh yeah, he's the one who's going to be robbing this bank, and then you just go around because he's your partner, and you go around and do the thing that you need to do.
Yeah, but if you have Kermit, you don't actually need to go through any of that trouble because you just ask for the money.
You don't even need weapons.
I do gotta say, Uncle Deadly is super smart, so he could do all the planning. He didn't even have to be there.
That's true.
So maybe that's a point for him to maybe be better than Kermit. That's
Yeah, but you still want a second body in the place, because otherwise you need someone to have your back.
Yeah.
So if he's not there, it's like, who's watching to see if the cops
And
are here?
if shit goes south, Deadly is abandoning you immediately.
Aw.
Kermit would at least come back for you. He would try to save you. Deadly would be like, nope, you're on your own. Good luck. You would stroll out of there happy as a clam while you get, like, batoned.
So it begins again.
Yep. So far, the shed is now, the pool is open, and nobody is giving love to Uncle Deadly whatsoever.
You know, the funny thing is, going into this, I thought Uncle Deadly was going to be a clean sweep and win this, but
And then you
but then
open your
I
mouth.
changed my position.
now that since we've set a precedent of the person who rolled the highest,
A president?
A president?
precedent.
Camping?
Of the person who rolled the highest to start the discussion also did an impression of one of the characters.
Oh, no.
Everyone from now on has to do an impression of one of the characters.
No.
Chris Patton's here, you guys. He's here, and he's here for the impressions, and we're gonna deliver.
Oh,
I'm a
God.
technician.
See, Chris Patton says yes.
all right. Well, we'll
Robert
see how it
Fisk
goes.
Yeah.
So everyone's got to try, I guess, on their turns.
Yep.
I love this now. I can't wait.
Well, it's only the person who rolls the highest, but everybody else can try too.
I see.
I see. I think this one's fairly definitive right off the bat. We already have so many votes in, and Kermit is by far the winner.
Oh, Uncle Deadly.
I know.
Bye, Uncle Deadly. We hardly knew ye. Some of you literally didn't know he.
Yeah.
I claim Mexico. I claimed Mexico! Leave me alone!
You know they have the Muppets in Mexico too, right?
And
They just dubbed them.
We just had a complete discussion that they're not Muppets.
who?
You're singing the Sesame Street.
Yeah,
I
no, but they also have the
There's-
Muppets in Spanish.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't know.
Okay.
People still think we run around in donkeys and sombreros, so for all they know, we don't have to know that.
What people?
Don't?
Who thinks this?
Oh, and
You need no friends.
Yeah.
All right. Next bracket we have.
I'm sad now.
My job here is done.
We've got Carl and Bobo.
Oh, you put these together too? You suck at this.
I randomized it, so it did whatever it wanted to do.
Random bracket.
I got a 4.
I got an
Oh,
18.
See what I got. I got a 9.
I got a 2.
I got a 9.
9.
Nice. Oh, it's
And
me.
I can't wait for Ryan's impression of either one of them.
Well, I'm gonna do the impression that I know a little bit better, which
Okay.
is Bobo. Oh god.
Please let it come out like Yoga Bear.
No, it's in my head, but I can't. I wasn't making the noise I wanted to.
It should be in your mouth, though.
Mouth's not complying. You're listening?
Mr. Kermit, sir. Yeah. I'll take care of that for you. Yep. I'll just be right over here. Yep. That's my Bobo.
Yeah, you landed pretty close. You landed pretty close. This is all right.
Thank you.
This is all right.
Is that all right? Is and I, even though I did an impression of Bobo, I think, well, let's see. If I was gonna be the one to plan the robbery, I'd probably want Bobo with me because I'd want him to be like a good, like partner to do the things that I'm planning to do, like go in, be efficient, get to the thing, and like he's very, very, like accepting of a leadership, someone to give him like your position and stuff like that. So he's gonna take the orders that you give him. But Carl, I feel like he's just gonna start, like he'll go in there and start eating people, and that's just gonna cause too much distraction and not how you want it to go.
I mean, if he eats the cops, that's fine, right? Because you're not going to get arrested. So you're still getting what you want. As long as he doesn't eat the money.
Well,
Go.
Yeah, I think he would definitely eat the money. He'd fuck it up somehow. Carl is not. He's not a favorite in my house.
Yeah, Bubbles like super servant. He's there to like help you out and do whatever it is you need to happen. You know, Carl likes to be helpful. Carl would want to be helpful, but yeah, he would end up accidentally eating a lot of things and maybe just get in the way.
And he'd yell so much when you first entered. You're like, "Are we ready to rob the bank?" I don't do a good Carl. I do a good a lot of this. But yeah, so he would announce your presence like halfway down the block. He'd get you shot.
Yeah, Bubba was just there to support you.
Yeah, Bubba's great. Bubba would get it done. Yeah. Like he'd clumsy it up a bit, but he wouldn't like completely annihilate what you're doing.
Yeah.
He's good old reliable.
Bye, Chunk. See you later.
He got hungry after all the Carl discussion.
I'm back.
My chunks are hungry. That's a Batman reference.
What do you think, Chunk?
It's not the right week.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good with Bubba as well.
Bubble.
Yeah.
Bubba.
Bubble.
So Arsenal Roy had a good point of what if you don't want witnesses? Carl's your guy. I mean, if Carl goes in and eats everybody, I mean, everybody.
I just want to rob a bank. I don't want to murder anyone.
If he can avoid murder, that would be the best situation.
Yeah, because if you get caught, like that's all going to be counts against you when you had robbed a bank.
Well, if
And let's face it,
you just have Carl eat them.
Yeah, and I'm little and delicious, so I don't even think I would survive the crime. I think he'd eat
He
me.
might lose track and eat you.
How do you know you're delicious?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You want to find out? We can set it up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, Corey's like, nah.
Careful what you ask for.
Boy.
You
I
might
was just
get it.
curious as to how he had this knowledge.
He's been told.
Earmuffs, kids, earmuffs. Moving on.
Moving on. All right. Yep. I think we can close that one for sure as well. And Boobo gets to move on.
Boobo.
Boobo?
Boobo.
Wrong show. Wrong show.
Bobo. It's
Bobo.
an easy word.
Boo-boo.
It's
Bobo.
the one syllable twice.
Yeah, Boobo is an elf.
And a mechanical bird.
Yes, and a mechanical bird. Yes,
All right.
Boobo.
So next we now have is Animal versus the Swedish Chef.
Next we now have is.
Those art degrees are great.
Yeah, I don't have to use words.
13.
I got an 11.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll.
11.
17.
17.
Oh my.
15.
Corey, you're eating your hand.
What was that, Corey?
Got a 15.
Oh, so reroll for all 17s?
Yep. I got a 3.
6.
I got a 35. Nope, that's wrong.
Wrong die.
Clear
Like, I don't think you did.
I got a
actually.
10.
Chunk wins the next
Go
2
10.
rounds.
Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
What's my impression? Animal?
This is the one that I could do. You just stole it away.
Woman! Woman! There you go, you're welcome.
Yeah, fucking flawless.
There wasn't even an impression.
I'm gonna go. Oh fuck! Those are both terrible choices. Why are they even in this list?
I don't think they're
Great
terrible
this was.
choices. I'm waiting for my argument.
Love Butterface.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Swedish Chef because he can create a great distraction. I could just set him up over here on a counter, and I know he's gonna stay in that counter. He's gonna fuck everything up, but he's gonna create a giant distraction. We're gonna just waltz right into the back, fill my bag, and then walk right out. So I'm gonna go with the chef.
Yeah, I'm also going with Swedish Chef, but only because like he fucks it up for like 5 minutes straight, but then often gets exactly what he wants. So somehow, by some freak Jar Jar Binks play of reality, we'll walk out with that money, and everyone else will be like severely injured or something. But we'll get the money.
Put the money in the biscuit.
You put the money in the biscuit, and then we'll walk out with the money. And
And he definitely has more control over his hands because he's got those live fingers. He's got opposable thumbs.
that just means he's gonna leave fingerprints. That's actually a con in my book.
Yeah. What do you think? Animal can't hold things?
Not as
Animal
easily.
is a drummer.
That's pretty
Yeah.
reasonable.
Sure. He's
He holds
drumsticks
drumsticks
all the time.
every day.
Yeah, like
Now-
attached to his hand.
Now, Animal would be great if you want to go in there and like unleash him on the building,
Like Tasmanian
while
devil.
you also go in and get your
Right. You
shit.
get
Yeah,
everybody out of
I want to go with Animal because of that. It's like just set him loose and just like go wreck havoc. And it's like I'm just gonna like waltz in because everyone's just complete chaos. While the chef is like in a
1, 2,
corner, there's
3,
still
1,
a chance
2,
of
3,
people
1,
who
2,
are
3,
not like the further away people, whereas Animal's just like all over the place, right? Like ah! And there's no stopping him. There's absolutely no stopping him. So it's like unless you give him a bunny rabbit, but if you don't have a bunny rabbit, then he's your best.
Bunny,
friend.
bunny.
A bunny.
Mama.
No, I'm 100% on your side, Carla. I think that absolutely you want Animal there. Like, he would wreak havoc, he would run around, and...
Okay, first off, it's wreak havoc. I was willing to let one go. I can't let both go.
Mexico.
You wreak havoc. You don't wreck havoc, because if you wreck havoc, you'd actually be like fixing it somehow.
Okay.
Great.
Wreak havoc.
To your English lessons with Cucumber.
Thank
Also,
you.
we made a joke about waltzing in and nobody paid attention to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's fine.
We had a bit and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, we watched it. We saw it.
We saw it.
Oh,
And then you ignored us. We require acknowledgement.
I need attention and
What's the
validation.
whole thing?
We did the dance longer than we should have.
That's why you need to be like Animal and need to be bigger.
No.
You need to wreak havoc.
I'm good.
You need to wreak havoc.
Y'all. I'm gonna get everybody an idiomatic dictionary for Christmas.
Yeah,
Oh,
idiots.
Thank
No, idiomatic.
Oh, okay.
You know what I heard is when you run into someone who mispronounces a word, that actually means that they learned it by reading, and so you shouldn't make fun of people that mispronounce things because they learned it by reading.
How about people who will go up at their end of the sentences?
I would like to make the counter argument that in idioms it tends to happen because of misheard information. So because the word wreck is more common than read,
Is a word?
it replaces said word. That happens all the time with idioms, right? It's like you're chomping at the bit instead of champing at the bit, like all that shit, right?
What's another one? What's another one?
I think both. Because I didn't know what the word syringe was pronounced like till like 9th grade.
Seringue.
Yeah, I read it in the 7th grade when I was reading Jurassic Park. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Syringe? Okay.
It looks weird.
English is
Oh,
also
yeah.
stupid.
It's like the word autumnal, but you know the word autumn, so you want to say autumnal,
Yep.
It's like
but it's
solder
autumnal.
or salmon. It's like since when is L a silent letter?
Yeah.
And there's Colonel, which is like the
Colonel. Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Remember, that's the start of bracket of the most.
we're clearly on topic. We're doing it.
Yeah, we got through those
This is
first
the
few
Muppets,
Muppets
not
pretty quick.
Sesame Street.
We had to stretch a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like, tangents are part of the show. It's perfectly fine.
Yes.
Phonetic is
Was that
not
a
spelled
visual
phonetically.
aid? Like you went off
What?
on a tangent?
Yeah, exactly.
Phonetic is phonetic.
But it has a PH. Phonetic is not spelled phonetically.
I see.
Ooh.
Phonetic.
Uh-huh.
You don't know God.
Phonetically.
Sorry. All right, let's finish that bracket. Animal gets to move on.
Yay!
Animal one, fuck that shit. Swedish chef. Swedish chef.
Animals the best.
Chat still gets to decide the final thing. So, all right.
Animals my favorite.
We now have.
Oh god, there. Chris has another one. For all intensive purposes, get out.
Oh, that's
He also said this stream is a blessing in the skies.
Oh, that was another one. I didn't even realize that one. I just thought you were being very I thought you were waxing poetic.
Oh, right.
A phony.
I've got a 2. And it is
Oh, right.
Bunsen
Oh, we're
Honeydew
rolling now.
versus Miss Piggy.
I also got a 2.
I got an 18.
I got 4. I got a rock. Rock. That's a whack. That's a whack.
So who was the
Great.
highest?
18?
18?
So Chunk again?
Man, I regret this whole impression thing.
Yeah. Look what you've done.
Believe
Just think about 4-foot prunes. That's the one I.
Like that? Because you're pooping them out?
Yeah.
What? No, the honeydew quote from
Oh.
the Muppet movie.
That was Miss Piggy.
Although, yeah, that was a really
good Miss Piggy.
But frog!
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Freaking flawless. Freaking flawless. Is Miss Piggy and who?
And
Dr. Bunsen.
Dr. Bunsen honeydew.
You guys.
what?
There you go.
Right off the bat. I'm gonna go with Bunsen Honeydew because he's really smart.
Yep.
And he could probably create some crazy ass machine that would get me right in. I probably wouldn't even have to go to the front. I'd probably be able to make a little hole in the back, transport me through the wall, in and out. Nobody would even know I was there.
It's true.
Absolutely. Piggy would just somehow find a way to like make it all about herself and ruin it.
Yes, Cucumber?
Thank you. I'd like to point out that this is just you and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. Without the buffer of Beaker nearby, you're taking all of that pain. You will die. You will die if you try to do anything like that with Dr. Bunsen Honeydew without Beaker there to like take the brunt.
It's true.
Whereas Miss Piggy, aggressive as she is, I think she knows how to use a firearm. I think she'd be fine holding up an entire bank. Basically, if you just told Piggy like, "Hey, they called you ugly," she would she would rob the bank by herself and then probably just split it with you.
You know what? Yeah, you get Piggy very much would be like a fuck. What are their names? Forget it. Yeah, I would be great at it. I take it back. It's Miss Piggy.
Yeah, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy. That's the thing. You just got to get into her head. You just got to convince
get her
her that
pissed
that's
off.
what she wants, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah. And she also doesn't
worry
need
about.
What's that? The couple, the bank robbers called?
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde. That's what I was thinking. Be very. She could just be your forever.
Yeah, like tell her they're holding Kermit hostage or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she's all over that shit.
You could just tell there's money. She'll show up.
Yeah.
Officer
stole your
Y2K
money.
says she bent the bars in jail. Exactly.
Yep.
She's a
Yeah,
beast.
and she's very, very skilled in fist combat and all those martial arts and stuff.
She is
so,
pretty fighty, yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, but Chris Patton makes a good point. He says Dr. Bunsen Honey would have the invisibility spray used in the Muppets in Space.
That movie doesn't count.
That movie.
I don't know Muppets from Space. I like elements of Muppets from Space. I like Brick House. I'll watch that scene all day long.
Muppets Treasure Island, though. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
What's wrong with that one?
I can't.
It's a good background movie, but yeah, I have a hard
Yeah.
time watching it through.
Yeah, I can't sit down and watch it, but I'll play it in the background any day. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I'm a change for Miss Piggy, too.
Yeah.
She's
Alright.
Miss
vicious.
Piggy. As long as you don't somehow annoy her too much, right? As long as you don't like, she's not like, yeah, I don't need you ananymore to rob this bank. As long as she's like, you stay in
get
her
on
good
her
enough graces to
bad
take her with, or take you with her.
Yeah.
Like, as long as she's willing to do that, you're good.
Yeah, just tell her be like, hey, listen, Kermit's gonna marry you, but first he needs $1 million.
On it.
Guaranteed. Yeah, she would rob 3 banks.
Yep.
It's like, wait, we were only robbing the one. Yeah, I don't care.
So you're like, oh, he actually only needed, $10,000. Here's $10,000. I'll take the rest out of your hands. You're fine. Yeah.
It's like, this is for Kermit, the extra $3 million that I stole this for the wedding.
Yep. Get those votes in. And everyone else is agreeing as well that Miss Piggy is definitely the winner of this round. 81% to 18.
Oh.
Yep, I think the chat has stalled there, so I think that's a good place to stop that poll. Mr. Bunsen Honey Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, I'm sorry, goodbye.
Mr. Bunsen Bunny.
That was a lot. It took a lot to get out.
Huh?
Mr. Mr. Bunsen Honey Doctor. That's
Mr.
his
Bunsen
new name.
Doctor. Okay, we've now got Gonzo versus Beauregard.
Oh god.
I got a 19.
I got a 16.
7.
Oh, wow.
Got an 18.
4.
Let's hear that Gonzo and Beauregard.
I don't know Beauregard at all, really.
What's that line, Cucumber?
What color are their hands now?
That one?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's a good one. I love Beauregard.
Ooh.
Ah, no, great. Keep going.
Yeah. You got this.
Where's Brett O'Quinn when you need him?
Brett!
And so. Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty
Just
good.
keep going, keep going.
It's
You
there.
got it.
Just keep.
Go back there someday.
Don't think, just do.
What accent was that?
Someday.
Going to go back there.
Hey, Kermit. I don't quite have it, but I think it's.
Okay, you can stop.
Yeah, thanks.
It's like the more you think about it, the more your neck constricts upon itself, and that if you kept doing it, you would literally die.
He's gonna exorcist in front of us.
Oh no.
Quick turnaround. Oh my gosh, that was a good start. Stop laughing.
Stop, he's already dead.
Oh yeah. It's like I can super hear it, and like I know where that register is, but to get there, it's like I can't see what it needs to do.
You just relax. You
I
got it.
think-
Just don't
I think
squeeze.
This is the epitome of why we're doing impressions.
Mhm.
Here.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
It's not actually to do the impressions.
So there you go. That's another voice you can make one of us have for tonight for Trash Piece Theater. So there you go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're welcome.
Ryan's gonna go rehearse all afternoon before Trash Your
Yep,
Piece.
I will have them.
Gotta get my Gonzo right.
Oh, all right.
All right, so your argument. See, you even got Chunk out of the screen.
You can do it.
We should have Chris on just do Muppet voices.
Mm-hmm.
And a million other voices. He's also, I'd like to point out, Chris Patterson is the best fucking Gilbert Gottfried I've ever heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say Gonzo. Specifically, so I can get him to use his giant cannon and just like fire himself through the vault, and we grab all the money and run.
But you know he's just gonna end up like flying over the vault, right? Like he's not gonna actually hit the vault. He's just gonna be like,
No,
"Ah,
he'll
there."
hit the vault. He'll just slide off
Outside,
of it.
yeah.
Cartoon.
I would tell him that we're going for a target that's like a little past the vault, and then he'll accidentally hit it on
There's
the way.
2 Ryans.
Yeah.
Oh no, Art.
I don't know what's happening.
Who's hurt?
Oh,
It's the guy who's teching for Chunk.
Oh.
he gets a tech?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
His own tech?
Yep.
That's
yep.
Cucumber, they cheated you.
How's it now? Is it better?
What a tech? Is what better? What was wrong?
I don't know. You guys were complaining about something.
What?
There were 2 Ryans.
Are they there anymore?
No.
Then why are we complaining?
I need a drink.
Coffee.
Huh? I drank the coffee already. I've been up for a while. I need more coffee though. Ooh, someone went to In-N-Out? Shit.
Shit.
So, what else you got? Who else has an argument?
You
for
were. Oh, you already made her.
I made
For,
mine.
I could not. I love Gonzo. He is literally my favorite. But I could not bring Gonzo to rob a bank
I couldn't.
because he would either he wouldn't die, but he would get himself maimed or me maimed, or like he would injure everybody in the bank. But that vault, no matter what we do,
Not
will
open.
stand tall. Like he would knock down the entire building and the vault would still be standing.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair.
but
Fucking Jinx.
Beauregard, however, we can do an undercover operative. He could
Yeah,
come
he could
in
be
as
the
the
inside
new,
man.
as the new janitor. So yeah,
Mhm.
he's the inside man. This is what do you? I can't do it. And he goes in there and does his thing. Like he's just gonna mop up the money. And then-
This is fine.
But
Don't
like,
mind my
as you guys
pocket.
were saying though, like he doesn't have a very high intelligence.
nope.
would he
So you just
remember-
do what I
you
say.
are the
Yeah.
mastermind.
He can do
but would
simple
would he even
things.
remember what he's doing when he got in there? Like, oh, I'm a janitor now, and he just begins to be a janitor again.
He's not an idiot. He's
Okay.
just not super bright.
Yeah, so I would tell Beauregard, hey, look, get in there. Look, the floor's a little dirty. Someone left a lot of like green paper lying around. Could you make sure you put that in these bags and we'll put them in a safe place?
Yeah, and then maybe
you can
at
get
like,
him an earpiece.
and then maybe open the back door for me.
Yeah. It's
I
all
lost
us.
my key. I used to have a key to the back door, but I lost it. So while you're cleaning, if you could just prop it open, that would be great. And he'll do it.
I don't know Beauregard very well, but if he feels like he'd be very helpful. He'd be willing to be very helpful. And he'd just be like, yeah, we're doing this now. I'm like, okay, like
He's very unassuming.
yeah.
Gentle giant.
It's not really a giant.
Not giant, no.
It's
He's
just a.
No, like
just a
personality-wise, he just makes me feel.
So he's gentle.
No, he's a gentle giant. I decided. Leave me alone.
Oh.
Executive decision.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
The poll is open and people are voting.
Yeah.
Mhm. All y'all going with Gonzo, you're gonna end up with broken bones. Just thought
Or
you should know.
poor.
Hmm.
No money for
But
you.
think of the headlines in the newspaper afterwards. You know, it's just like
That's
bank
not why we're
removed
here.
from city
We're
block.
not here for the headlines. We're here for the money.
Fair.
Again, like
Yeah,
bank
fine.
robbers destroy city block. Vault remains unopened.
Yeah. Bankers
Security
has
doubled
not
for
stolen
foreseeable
money
future.
to rebuild building.
All right. Couple more votes coming in. Chris Patstone says, I never realized how much Gonzo's gags parallel Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, man.
A little less obsessive, but yeah, basically.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh no.
And Beauregard gets to move on.
Mhm.
All right. Next we have Sweetums versus Beaka.
I got a 19.
I got a 2.
Anybody want a 20?
Well,
I got a 16.
Anybody got a
I
20?
want a Wonka.
8.
Fuck. All right. Gonna go with Sweetums.
And your impression?
Include the word bunny?
Bunny!
Yep.
done.
That's not a.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's not a bunny. I can't do it either.
Nah.
Bunny!
I don't know. Everybody, what do you want? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just give me a second. Shh. Shut the fuck up.
Jack not name!
No, it's terrible.
Whoa, what a payoff. What a payoff.
You're welcome. You're
Worth
welcome.
it. Worth it.
Had to bring that tension in there. Why don't I just go with Beaker? Just go with Beaker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go with Sweetums because there's lots of visual evidence of him busting through walls on a whim. So I imagine he would have no trouble just walking through a wall and getting me my money. I'd just be like, hey, Sweetums, you want to go to Hollywood? Get me that money. And then, meanwhile, Beaker is like, the fuck is Beaker really? I mean, he doesn't. Without Honeydew, he's got very little identity. I think he just.
Or anything to do.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'd be like, maybe I could say Honeydew's latest experiment is you collecting a shit ton of money, but even then, he's pretty inept.
Yeah.
Just knee his way around, and he'd panic, get us arrested.
He would panic. I think more than anything, it's that he would absolutely like panic and freeze up and like do his little head thing, and then nothing would happen. And then nothing, just panic.
And then nothing happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sweetums too. Sweetums would just, if you want it quick in and out with a lot of force, it's just the Sweetums, and you'd get that done.
Yeah, this one's.
But he's a good runner too.
That's true.
And even if they catch you, he'll just break out of jail.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very true.
Everyone's like, big.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
I would laugh so hard.
Oh no, everyone's Sweetums. They're in the wrong places.
Oh, okay.
That always happens to me. 'Cause we're looking at the bracket and they're in different positions. Chris Mason says, I could imagine Beaker having a grenade in his lab coat with a pull string on his thumb.
Wow.
Fair. I was gonna. Nope.
Nope.
And oh my god. His little hand was just like.
This is why Carl would eat me, because I'm adorable.
Fair. All right, get those votes in. Gonna close it up real soon because it's pretty obvious that we only have one vote for Beaker.
And it was not
I think it was
purposeful.
an accident.
Yeah, it's
I think it was,
that.
I love Beaker,
yeah.
but he's useless.
Yep, that's true.
So Chris Petson, be careful. You said Beaker in your explanation, and so it
You
counted as a vote for Beaker, even though you voted 2 later on. So you said Beaker.
Chris Petson, we explained this at the beginning. See what happens when you don't show up at the beginning of the show? What happens when you show up 15 minutes late? You also missed the explanation of what a Muppet is.
He'll never know now. It's a sad truth.
Yeah, because he was like, and technically,
We tried.
sweet, awesome Muppets. No, bitch, we explained at the beginning.
Quinn Rogue, thank you. Just need to say, while I'm new, love you guys. You're the best comedy relief. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, and with that, I will say that Sweetums basically got all the votes because the Chris passed on one did not completely count.
That is perfect for Beaker, right? He got an accidental vote.
Right. It's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. We now have
right.
Scooter versus Pepe the King Prawn.
Oh my god. I don't even care if we don't rob anything. I would take Pepe any day.
I got a
14.
7.
I got a 2.
17.
There it is. Chunk.
Have fun.
Oh, fuck. Hey,
Ooh,
boss. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Oh, that's Scooter.
My scooter.
Oh, that was the most like.
Pepe.
I'm gonna go with Pepe, because Scooter is just kind of useless. He's meh. He's boring, and I don't trust the flip topper. So I think I'm gonna go with definitely go with Pepe, because he's smart and little.
Yeah, you throw him, like, just pass him through things, and it's like, all right, go.
Yeah, exactly. He can sneak around.
Yeah. And Pepe, like, I would feel like I was in, like, a Tarantino film if I was working with Pepe King Prawn. Like, it would be fucking dope. It would be so much fun. I don't even care if I got the money.
Yeah, even
but I
if
would
you
definitely
failed,
take him to rob the bank.
Yeah,
It'd be a
same.
It would be an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. This might be a failed bank robbery, but it's fine. We had a great time.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
can
you
definitely.
get blown up like with Gonzo.
I don't even think Scooter would agree to a bank robbery.
I would think he would
No,
agree to like
what?
planning it though, because he.
We agreed.
Yeah, we did
That's
agree.
cucumber?
Yeah, we agreed that everyone in this argument is willing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's his job. His job currently as a gopher is to rob the bank.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel like he would be a really good mastermind, especially because he's the stage manager of
The worst.
He keeps
No, he's
everyone on
always
track as
overwhelmed.
much
He
as
can't even
can.
handle running a fucking Muppet show.
Yeah.
Like, how could he handle
there are
robbing a
people that
bank?
call themselves stage managers that really shouldn't.
Is that even a real job? Come on.
God, dude. over here.
What? Did I?
I'll fight you.
This is a question.
I will fight you.
Yep. The
Oh,
person
you
below
called me
you
a
in the
puppet
channel is-
earlier, so
I call you what I want.
okay.
Keep acting like one.
Oh.
I'll show you where my hand fits, but I'll do it with my foot.
Nope. I was in and then I was out.
Yeah, you were.
Chris Patton says, if I hear the "I'm a gopher, I go for coffee" gag again, I'm going to gag. Yeah.
That's why it's called a gag.
Yep.
Where's Skeeter in all this?
Yeah, Skeeter would make a much better, assistant on this.
I don't know.
I don't think she's.
I'm gonna go rob a bank, okay? I'm gonna try it. I had to try it. I'm not very good at that one. Am I?
Okay.
Try.
I feel like I could get that one though. I feel like I could master the Pepe.
licking prawn.
Practice for tonight.
Yeah, that's not it either.
No, that's like Pepe the French prawn.
That's just like the chef from
Skeeter's
The
in a
Little
shallow
Mermaid.
grave with Tiffany. All right, finishing that poll, Pepe gets to move on. And for the last bracket in this column, we have Crazy Harry versus Fozzie Bear.
This one's easy.
I got an 8.
10.
Haha.
14.
13.
11.
Hey,
Was it me?
14.
Yeah, let's hear your Crazy Harry.
No, I'm gonna do my Fozzie Bear.
Oh, boo!
My Jennings Bear. Ah, thank you. Emmett.
Pretty good. Solid.
There you go.
That's all I can do.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna go with Crazy Harry because he's got the ammo. And this would be a very violent but very quick, like Joker from Dark Knight. Like Joker would just go in there, destroy things, get out of there.
It's true.
Like,
Get out quick.
Well, Fozzie would not. I love Fozzie, but he's an idiot.
He would start doing
Yeah.
stand-up or something.
You get really nervous. There's a lot of anxiety.
He'd get stage fright.
I would also go with Crazy Harry. And here's the deal. It's even better than that because I feel like he'd be so wrapped up in blowing shit up. He would not actually care whether or not we got the money.
You could
He's
leave
not
him
there for the
behind.
money. Yeah, it's just
you
like,
could
yeah.
get the entire loot yourself.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And he would still be happy with that because he'd just be there blowing shit up.
Be like, yay! Explosions. Like, that's all he wants. That is
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to tell him you're robbing a bank. It's like, hey, I found a wall for you to blow up.
Like,
Yeah, I don't think he'd have to know it was a bank robbery. He would just do it.
Yeah.
No, I killed the bus driver. No.
Boom.
I'm really bad at Muppet voices, is what I learned today.
You did a Kermit though, so we'll give you that.
Thanks.
Yeah. So Donk is saying, okay, hear me out, but Fozzie would be a great fall guy.
He would turn over on you in like a second.
Right.
He would rat your ass out so fast.
Accidentally, probably.
Yeah, that, or they'd be
Probably.
like, tell us a joke, Bear, and he'd tell them the joke, and then they would laugh, and then he'd be like, oh, you're really my best friends. Like, he would get so psyched out by cops so fast, and it'd just be like, oh, yeah, that's where they're gonna be hiding if you want to say hi. Like, Fozzie would fuck
friends!
you
I
over.
brought more friends to us.
Yeah.
They said
Alright,
they wanted
so
to see
since
the show.
Fozzie's a narc, he is a narc.
He is
Yeah.
smart.
He'd be so proud of himself, like, hey guys, look, the cops like my joke. While you're like halfway through putting the money in the bank, like, fuck,
Aw,
dude, you
man.
had one job.
Yup. Ooh, no votes at all for Fozzie Bear.
Oh.
They know what's up.
They know what's
He,
up.
he would be like our Mr. Orange. He would ruin it.
Okay.
Are you a doctor? Are you a goddamn doctor?
I would watch that. I want to watch Reservoir Dogs with Muppets.
All right.
Did you watch the Hamilton with Muppets? And
That was okay.
it was entertaining.
Yeah. Some of his voices were okay, and some of them were like, okay. Nah.
They were better than all of ours.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes.
You today are realizing how hard that actually is.
That is true. All right.
Appreciate.
Crazy Harry gets to move on.
Yay.
And we have finished the first round.
Oh, man.
Now we're into the
That took
secondary
a
bracket.
whole hour.
Oh, boy.
Oh no. Let's still get faster. All right. We now have Kermit versus Bobo.
Stop pointing that gun.
13.
13. I got a 15.
An 8.
I should roll.
Shit.
Whoa.
I got 17.
You win.
You have to do an impression you haven't done before.
Oh, okay. We're gonna Bobo. Barbara.
I don't know. I had to bubble. I like his.
That's close.
Yeah, this was pretty good. Pretty good. Cause I just love the pauses he takes. His little breaths are like my favorite thing. I love Bobo. Between the two, I still gonna go Kermit because I feel like he's a better on-the-spot problem solver. He kind of like can save you from any bad situations somehow. Like he'll have his moment of, oh no, we're fucked. And then he'll be like, wait, I sang a song in my head. I know what to do. And then we would be fine.
But would he make those like hard decisions of like if it really, really got into it and you had to like start killing people? Is he gonna take that like risk of that part? I don't think.
Is Bobo?
He would probably do it if you told him to.
I don't see Bobo as a killer.
This bank robbery just.
Yeah, there's at least with Kermit, they're both like on the like lawful good kind of thing, and they would like try to do the best to not hurt people. But Kermit has the brains behind it,
Right.
and I think you'd be better off with a little bit of brains.
And besides, Kermit and I are partners, so I'll take care of the killing.
Yeah, you guys look alike.
You guys cousins?
You're
Thanks.
the evil twin.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not amphibious.
You guys
I'm not a
both
frog.
frogs, so
Not a frog.
Toad?
Right, you're a cucumber.
Not a
Sounds like
toad.
one.
I'm not an amphibian.
He's a vegetable.
Eel.
I'm not a vegetable.
Caribbean.
You are delicious, apparently.
Hell yeah, I am.
He was saying that eels are delicious.
Get in line,
so
everybody.
You are an eel.
I used to have a little Kermit doll that would sing, "I'm a Caribbean amphibian."
That's amazing.
It's in my closet somewhere still.
I remember
I'd
when
say
like
go get it, but
voice toys were that like the messages had to be that short.
Yep.
Now there's like full on like productions coming out of those dolls. It's like 3.5 minutes of pure music.
Dang, everyone in the chat is very, very
Reese.
committed to Kermit.
I like the idea that like it's the convenience of being the main character. It's that nothing you know like Kermit's gonna get away with it. Kermit's gonna be okay. And so if you align yourself with him, he's got the brains and the like
And the plot
convenience
armor.
of being the main plot armor.
It's not easy.
He's gonna be okay. It's gonna happen. Like, and so if you align yourself with him versus
This is real
Bobo, it's like
life.
I know. I'm saying
Real life.
yes.
But if
Who has in his brain he has the convenience of being the main character. He has the brain power for that as opposed to Bobo who does not.
true, but if Kermit has the plot armor that he's going to get away with it, does that mean that you're the secondary character that's going to take the fall?
Well, yeah, so
I
that's why you have
refuse to be the B
take
character
close.
in this robbery. I'm far more of a criminal than any Muppet.
Plus, if you get in trouble, he'll just freaking like sing the Rainbow Connection at them, and then everyone like, oh.
Oh, Donk has a good point.
It's like, okay, goodbye.
Donk says, "Look, Bobo was a security guard. Old habits don't die hard. He has charge of a heart. He has a change of heart, and it's all over." Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
He was on the side of the law before when he was a security guard.
Private security isn't law.
You know, like you know, the right side of the bank robber.
Of rules?
That just to me, that just sounds like someone who just wants to get paid, and that's what we're here to do, baby. We're here to get paid.
Give us your money.
All right. Move that one on. Kermit gets to continue. All right. We've got Animal versus Miss Piggy.
Oh, this was
Mhm.
4.
10.
6.
17.
8.
17.
Okay.
Impression that you haven't done before.
Animal.
Someone's stomping on his genitals? Like, what's happening?
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh. Thank you. Needed that. Didn't know I needed that, but I needed that.
Try everything once.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
no.
That's great.
Okay. And I am probably gonna go with Miss Piggy on this though, because like animals can cause a good distraction, but I think Miss Piggy would be a good partner that she'll like actually go through with the whole plan and not get distracted.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to jump sides to Miss Piggy because she's just gonna like demolish everyone. Just give her the right incentive and
Yeah.
she'll just take care of it. And she's a badass, right? Like, she's like, whatever. She can be self-centered and whatever, but you know that the job is gonna get done, and that's why we're here. We're here for the money, and everything else is regardless.
Yeah. And if you just
more of a liability.
Yeah, and if you tell Piggy that it's like it would help her press, like it would make her famous,
Mm.
she'd work
I mean,
even
you
harder.
know.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
Do a
make her
Chicago
infamous.
situation.
Yeah.
I'm switching over to Miss Piggy as well. Of like, I think that Animal, as much as I think that he would be a great distraction, I think that he would be hard to control because he is the kind of character that you would have to figure out how to control him and rein him in.
Bring a
And
bunny rabbit.
well,
Bunny,
Bunny?
bunny.
I'm gonna go with Miss Piggy too, because and this is very similar to the last argument where I think if you're gotta choose, you gotta go with the brains.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Piggy is got the brains. Your animal's not. Gotta
Yeah.
figure that shit out.
Although I think that Animal can follow like simple commands, so I think if you took the time out to like really train him, and be like, Animal, armed robbery, like maybe he'd be able to follow. Because like,
you would like,
yeah, a little whistle or something. Because like he listens to Floyd.
He does.
He'll full on listen to Floyd's commands, but again, Floyd's not with us, so maybe that would work.
Yeah.
True.
It's a whole beaker and honeycomb. Are you?
Honeycomb?
Honeycomb, great, thanks. Get out of here.
letting go.
Yep, the good old Muppet breakfast cereal.
Brain doesn't work anymore. Honeydew.
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 This is very close.
I want cereal.
Gerper Kern
The
said,
frog.
I assume I had just jumped into a weird spot hearing about Animal getting his nuts stumped, but then I remembered what channel this is. Glad to be known for something, right, guys? Hey, Blue Burby.
Hi.
Hi.
Kaiser Sose.
Oh.
True.
What's that?
Donk Show said she's gonna go all Kaiser Sose and be the only one who gets away.
Yeah, what's that?
What?
What do you mean, what's that?
What's that?
Get out of here. Don't explain it to him. If he doesn't know, he doesn't know.
Okay. Very helpful. Thank you.
Usual Suspects. The movie.
Yeah, never seen Usual Suspects.
Do you see anything outside of Lord of the Rings?
I mean, why would
Why
I?
would you?
Oh no, we're tied
For
now.
once, I will
we're
side
not.
with Cucumber.
We were tied for a second. Oh, Donk is
There's
upset.
hope for animals.
You don't know.
Thank you, Blue Burby. Yeah, I think once this whole thing is over, we gotta figure out who in our group we would actually take Robin in the bank.
You know that situation where Like if you're being chased by a bear, you kick you kick your friend over, you knock your friend over. Using that same thing, I would take Ryan with me.
Thanks.
Wow. With that new knowledge, I won't be taking you, Chunk. Let's see. Corey, I'd probably take you. I think.
Really?
Yeah. I think you could carry a lot of the money because I won't.
She's hurt right now.
Ah, shit. You've got a getaway motorcycle. So
I do have a getaway motorcycle. No.
If you give it to Corey, she could just hold it real high up and nobody be able to reach it.
No, what if I get on Corey's shoulders and then we put on a really big trench coat? We got this.
I am here for your soul.
As a Holocaust cloak. I am the dwarf power wobbles.
You will not be here.
Hey, Roll. Thank you for the follow.
Roll.
Catbug!
Catbug? Wait, what?
Shut up, Chris. I want to be tall. It actually bumps me up like 6'2". Thank you very much.
But it
I
bumps
would-
me
I'd
up
be
like half a foot.
Yeah.
How would you get taller?
What?
Your head stays in the same place.
Betrayed.
I'm taking Carla, alright?
Hey!
Me and Carla are going to robbing this bank.
We'll probably do a better job anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Chunk, you're back on the team. You and me.
Chuck is gonna kill you, Cucumber, to get away. You know that. He's gonna shoot you in the kneecap.
Ryan. That's it.
Yeah, he wouldn't kill me.
He's gonna shoot you in the kneecap to get away, 100%.
Nah.
What? Oh my god, there's a
He'll
like.
do it after the bank robbery.
No, he would
After you
totally
have
trip me.
succeeded,
I do believe Chunk would trip me, but I know I would also have like a backup getaway car because I feel like Chunk would panic and just hop behind the getaway car and drive off without me. But it's okay because I understand. So then I get in the backup getaway car and I meet up with him later.
You have an understanding.
Yeah.
As long as you agree.
All right. I think that one can move on now. Animal just
Animal.
by a small
Barely.
margin gets to move on.
Hi, Blueberry. I'm Corey. Hi.
Hi, Corey.
Burby.
Blueberry?
B.
Burpee.
All right. We've now got Beauregard versus Sweetums.
Sickle.
Blah blah.
What? Who? I'm gonna roll
Beauregard
my dice.
What?
versus
Oh, roll.
Sweetums.
I got an 8.
9.
I also got an 8.
9.
I got a 20.
9.
Hey! Congratulations
Right.
for me.
Yay.
I was really worried for a second.
All
Go,
right.
Ryan.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sorry.
Ryan's impressions.
That's not a bunny. That's a bunny.
Popcat?
I was trying to do Sweetums.
That
but-
was good. No, this
Yeah.
is good.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
Yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with Sweetums here because, especially for the fact that if you want that smash and grab, he's going to be able to smash and tank the bank with him if he wanted to. So, going that way.
I'm gonna go with
Okay.
Beauregard because I like the inside man, quiet job, and him letting me out through the back.
This one's
Yeah, I'm inside man. I'm definitely going Beauregard, right? I think that it's going to be much more subtle. They're not going to realize that the bank was robbed.
Yeah, I feel like Sweetums crashing through walls will never be part of the plan exactly. Like, I know he can, but I don't really want him to. So I too shall lean
So
towards
just because you don't
Beauregard.
want him to do doesn't mean that he won't.
That's what I mean. I don't
That's the
need
problem.
that extra noise and attention.
Yeah.
If I can do it quietly and just walk out with a crap ton of money, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And Beauregard looks like if I tell him his cut is like $10, he'll take it, man.
He's like, yay.
He will.
Paying you to
Oh,
mock
yay,
the
$10!
bank. Yeah.
Arsenal
As
says,
far
what
as
if
efficiency.
Bo was the one who Kaiser Sozes everyone? Do you know what? He earned that. He's the one who pulls it through, then he earned
I'll
it.
respect it.
Yeah.
It's like, this is fine.
No.
Chat.
Yeah.
I want a burger.
The Beauregard.
Burger?
Beauregard?
Burger.
Beauregard.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger?
I'm going to order a cheeseburger. It's happening. I
Where?
don't know yet.
In and out.
GD Brothers?
Oh,
GD Burger Bros?
GD Burger Bros.
Shit, we need to make them a sponsor. We love their food.
what is this place?
It's a small place. It's nearby, and they like won some food award or on some show or something. But they're fucking delicious.
You guys should make Fat's House a sponsor.
They're so far away.
I
Cool.
don't care.
They're in
Who?
LA.
Fat's House. It's a deli place in LA. It's
Oh,
the
that's too far.
best dirty
That sounds
sandwiches
poisonous.
you'll ever
Yeah.
have. Oh no, it's amazing.
I meant for me because it sounds like a lot of real bread.
Yes, there is a lot. and fried things and
And French fries and
I'll
chicken
take the
drinks and
house
mozzarella
salad.
sticks and chicken fingers and all the things in your sandwich, and it's so good.
all right.
Fat's House now.
Sweetums, we'll get to move on.
Destroy.
Working on the night mode.
Peace was never an option.
Okay, next and the last in this round, Pepe the King Prawn versus Crazy Harry.
I'm gonna
6.
roll. I got a 3. I got a 3.
I got a 1.
Five.
I got a 1.
6 was a winner?
Yep.
Oh my god.
This was super.
Hey, wait,
low.
Chunk.
So,
We can sort of hear each other, right? Let's.
Yeah.
I want to test something since we're in the same building for
God.
once. Let's count to like 5 at the same time. See
Okay.
what our delay is. All right, ready? 1,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
5, 6.
You said 10.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna.
Hold on. I should open my door though.
Yeah. Let's try that
Yeah.
again.
Let me open my door. Hold on.
All right. On the count of 3, we'll go. Ready? 1,
He's opening
2,
his door.
3.
You should get somebody
1,
else. You should get
2,
somebody else, one of us, to say go.
4,
So you guys can hear
five,
it every time.
There's still a delay.
7,
Never mind. We're on the same hard line, but it doesn't matter.
1,
Fuck, goddammit.
2, 3, 4.
My video's delayed. That's weird.
Your
7.
videos?
Oh, now my
7.
door is open.
Chris says so.
7.
So is Chunks, he
23.
says.
7.
48.
1, 2, 3.
What's
What do you
happening?
mean, Chris Patstone?
9.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he's full of shit.
I think he needs to refresh his page.
Potato.
Potato.
Chuck, we didn't get any audio that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So,
I
I'm Scooter!
yeah, okay. I think Crazy Harry was like a high pitched kind of like, I'm gonna blow it up. Yeah. Like kind of, I don't know.
What?
I don't remember
Crazy Harry?
Harry's
Crazy
accent.
Harry?
Huh? I don't remember.
What are you doing?
That sounded like someone getting fucked.
What is happening?
The fuck was that?
I was trying to do like a crazy voice, like an insane person's voice, because I don't remember what Crazy Harry sounded like, so I was making it up.
He's like an ounce apart from Joker. Like he's
Oh, okay.
Crazy Harry. Like that's Crazy Harry. He's not. Oh, Crazy Harry.
That's a different Crazy Harry.
So
Christ.
I'm crying.
yeah, I'll go with the guy who blows things up because
Yeah, you
That
did.
you put it Yeah.
Thanks for coming. That's it. That's our show.
But yeah, he'll be able to blow out the bank vault pretty easily and get inside.
Also rare. No rare?
No rare? No rare?
Floor is open to further debate. Continue.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Blue bear. Never mind.
No, wait a minute.
Boo, boo, boo.
I was gonna say blue bear, but you want one? God damn it. I'm done.
Chunk is dead.
I'm sorry, continue.
No, I'm done. Okay. Oh, done.
Yeah.
Make it OnlyFans. Make it OnlyFans. Do it, Cucumber. Do it.
All right.
Hi.
What? Who? What? Who did you vote for?
I said Crazy Harry.
Okay, that sounds good. I also think Crazy Harry. I think that he's gonna, I think you say like, hey, like the pyrotechnics, and like just tell him the plan of the pyrotechnics. He'd be like, sounds great. Let's do that. I think, yeah.
I'm a good Pepe.
Can't carry shit. Pepe can't carry things. He's so tiny.
He's a whittle.
He can't help
but
take
I'm
more money out of the bank.
But Pepe could be the mastermind of this whole thing and play the long game and probably get us a lot more money in the long run. Because we like siphon off money off of little things. I think he'd be able to take a little bit of money, for a long time.
Yeah.
Sustainable.
Yeah, I want to do like an improv
not
robbery
a
with
bank
Pepe
robbery
Kingfron
anymore.
because he's the best at thinking on his feet. Like I would go in with no plan with Pepe and we'd walk out with money.
I think I'd go with Crazy Harry because you can get the entire vault faster than having to play a long con with Pepe.
But what if he also blows up the money? It's not precious to him.
That's
Only the explosions. Only the electricity.
But if you tell him that with the money you're going to buy him more or better explosives, then he'll take care of the money.
Maybe.
It's crazy though.
It's in the name.
He's all about the explosives. So
Yeah.
you motivate him with the thing that will make him want to make sure that the money doesn't explode and catch fire.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
So far, everyone is going Crazy Harry.
Crazy Harry.
One person.
Plus, if you buy him better explosives, the next bank robbery is not just gonna explode; it's gonna have freaking like a fireworks show because of it.
So it's productive and art.
Yeah. You're putting on a show.
Again, I want to keep the money when I steal it. I don't want people to find me. I don't want that much attention.
Blue Burby says, I like the idea of a giant prawn robbing things. It makes me giggle.
And he could hold like 6 guns at once.
Oh.
6 baby
can.
guns.
No, I think you can only go 4 guns.
4 guns at once.
4 guns at once.
6 if he doesn't walk.
Yeah, if
You
he
just
gets on his
carry
back.
Just slide me in there, okay?
He is a prawn. He can do these things.
But they're tiny guns.
They are.
Derringers can still kill you. So,
It's true.
yeah, that's even more
It
dangerous.
hurts more.
Yep.
It's like getting cut with a blunt knife. Think about that. Like it just got really quiet. What happened? Are we rolling?
All right, Crazy Harry gets to move on.
I'm still really distracted by chat having a whole conversation about Cucumber about your body earlier in the chat after mentioning the OnlyFans? Did you miss that, or did you catch that?
No, they're curious about my chest hair. If you want to see it, you better join my OnlyFans. I'm not giving up that information. You got little emojis over my shirtless pictures until you give me your money.
Ron Rep said it's easy for him to buy small guns at the prawn shop.
But
Waka waka waka!
comes this pasty.
Waka fucking waka.
All right. Second
In the
to
immortal
last
words of Kevin Nose. Waka fucking waka.
We've got Kermit versus Animal.
I got a 2.
I got a 1.
10.
16.
4.
Carla.
Ah.
Who is it going to be, Kermit or Animal, that you are going to make an impression of?
Mama! That's it.
You say Darmok? Like Darmok and Talagra? Shanagra?
That's
Sorry.
exactly what I said.
Shaka.
I don't know.
Shaka when the walls
Hard.
fell.
Animal's my favorite. But, like, if I'm trying to be efficient, I know that Kermit is going to have less difficulty getting away with the money, and he gives me someone that I can actually, like, work with in this bank robbery. But, like, Animal is, like, chaos, right? Like, I'm going to set him loose and I can do whatever I want. And from that standing, it's like I sometimes work better on my own anyway. So it's like, ha, distraction! I'm going to go rob a bank now. But I do want someone to have my back if I'm doing something like robbing a bank. So I think I'm gonna have to jump teams and go with Kermit. This is hard for me.
Alright. I'm still going Kermit. Kermit only because I cannot predict animals' actions. And I'm already a little unpredictable. So I don't need an extra unpredictable person in my robbery. I need at least one stable person who's like, I know exactly what they're going to be doing. And that's Kermit.
I'm gonna go with Animal because I think the monster relationship would get me a lot of points with being able to influence him and getting him to do what I need him to do.
I would watch that bank robbery just to see what goes wrong.
Yeah.
Because I don't support this theory at all, but I want to see what happens.
Hey, Death Dice and Dungeons, thank you for the raid.
Hey.
Welcome,
Hey.
friends. We're yelling about nerd shit. Welcome.
Well, Muppet nerd shit, yeah.
Muppet nerd shit. We are not Muppets. We'd like to add
No.
that disclaimer.
But we are yelling about.
We are yelling about.
Yeah. And you guys are allowed to vote in the chat. We are deciding who would be the best Muppet you would want to pick to rob a bank with.
Yeah, you can just type the number 2 to vote for Animal.
Or
Number
the
1 for Kermit.
Also that. Also that. Yeah, you can do that as well.
Try.
But I would highly recommend number 2.
Highly recommend number 1 because again, Kermit, So
Well, who
one,
looks more trustworthy, me or the girl with the weird hair?
The girl with the weird hair 1,000 times.
Yeah.
because you don't have weird hair.
No,
Okay.
mine's natural.
Oh, hey, Laugh Love Lindy. How's it going?
Hi.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I love that. Tell Animal that the bunny's in the bank vault. He'll get you in there.
Hmm?
But then in the chat it says tell Animal that the bunny's in the bank vault. Tiger on 31. But then when he goes through all the money and can't find the bunny in the vault, made a bad call there.
No, and plus, so Kermit walks in, right? He walks in, he's like, oh, can I just get into the bank vault or whatever? You're just the person behind him, like, oh yeah, I'll help out with that. Like, so, but they, when the authorities come up and they're like, so who robbed the bank? And they're like, oh my God, like he was robbing the bank? I thought it was just Kermit. And they'll only remember Kermit. You're off the hook. And they're like, oh yeah, and there was someone else with him, but it was Kermit. Like, I just saw Kermit. It's like,
Yeah, but same thing with Animal. I mean, like, who's robbing the bank? I'd be like, oh, the weird guy over there. Look at him, cute.
there. Well,
And then they'd be like, yeah, that guy's crazy. And let's go investigate that guy. Forget the cute blue one.
This is fine.
But that might be more of like, you know,
Yeah.
my strength.
I would just seduce the officers.
There. All
It's
They
right.
have
common
low
knowledge.
standards.
Yeah, it's common knowledge how delicious I am. So
All right. I think we can end that one there. Kermit gets to move on. All right. And the last, before the final round,
last before the final, the penultimate, you might say.
the penultimate round, Sweetums versus Crazy Harry. 11.
5.
Oh,
Great.
Skibbity doo. I got a 15.
10.
What was that?
I got a 12.
Cucumber.
Cucumber?
Shit. All right, I'm not going Crazy Harry. No. Sweetums again, like he's someone who would be there to help me because he wants to help. Like I'd probably have to bait him with something.
Yes,
like,
probably.
you know, like what's up?
Where's your
Impression?
performance?
Crazy Harry Lot! I can't do it. There it is. That's it. Whoopity woo.
Bunny!
There you go. It's done.
Carry on.
Fine. And Harvey Weinstein Sweetums. Yeah. So I'd give Sweetums a cut, and I would also like, you know, I'd be like, hey, listen, if you do this, like, this could pay for your agent, Sweetums. This could pay for your union dues. So you gotta help me, Sweetums. And he would do it because he's desperate to go to Hollywood. Let's give him a little bit of what he wants, you see? Just a little bit of what he wants. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. What do you think?
Crazy
Tom?
Harry would get me fucking.
I'm gonna go with Sweetums because they're both kind of like the destructive approach to the whole thing, but I think there'll be less casualties with Sweetums.
Yeah. Yeah. and
Maybe
I
a
think
lot of
more money is
lot
going
of
to
collateral
survive.
damage with Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's less chance of money catching fire.
And Sweetums can walk out there with a ton of bags. He can hold a lot of weight.
It's true.
Well, maybe with just one hand. The other one's not functional
For reasons.
for reasons.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Sweetums over Crazy Harry. I like Crazy Harry. I think that he would be good. But yeah, no, I think Sweetums. I think there's more thought there, more brain power.
Yep. Put in those votes.
It's time to vote. It's time to vote.
Ryan,
Yeah.
why isn't my box centered?
It doesn't look
What do you mean?
like you. No,
I gave you a nice circle centered image, and you put me opposite, and it's distracting.
Oh, just a little bit.
My image.
It's just a little bit off.
I'm sorry.
how dare you?
Whoa, my hair's gone like full Larry Fine. Look at that. That's fucking weird. Get down there. Get down there, you.
Chris Brown says, "Why does Chuck have a Batman stick?" Well, you know, if Ryan had taken the time, you would have realized that it is a Batman fly swatter.
It is now a
Yeah.
battle.
But yeah, it's just a Batman stick. That's as good as he was gonna do for me.
Maybe it's because this beat is sick and you want to take a ride on that Batman stick.
Yes.
I'm not happy with
Yes.
my hair.
On that note,
Yep.
It's not any better.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I think we can clearly rule out
Perfect.
that Sweetums gets to move on.
Okay.
We are on to the exceptional last round.
Is it?
Yes. What?
It's oddly predictive of you. This could be very placid.
Okay.
Look at
We've got
12.
Sweetums versus
Five.
Kermit.
12, 12, 12.
I love it.
6.
Oh, I gotta roll.
oh, that's
Oh
right.
fuck.
We're doing that.
20.
Nice.
If impression, please.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's you, 20.
Hi, friends. I'm Kermit the Frog. Yeah. Go. There's my impression.
Yeah, never have this idea again, okay?
Crap. This is a hard one. You know what? I like the smart approach. Even though Sweetums, I like Sweet. You know what? Can I just take both of them because it'd be both good?
No.
Because
Yeah,
with
Who
the brain.
disagree? Get the fuck out of here. This is a debate.
Okay. I'm gonna go with brains. I'm gonna go with Kermit because we'd figure out some cool, like Ocean's 11 style, like smart plan to go. And Kermit has resources because he's the leader of all the Muppets.
He does.
True. Kermit has connections, and
Yeah, he has
everyone loves him. So we'd be able to get like everybody's working hours. We'd know when like
Yeah.
like the changing of the guard would happen. We'd know like when they close the doors and shit. Just because they would fucking tell him, because we're like,
Oh, hi, just
Maybe
curious.
Kermit wants to go to dinner with me. Of course,
Yeah.
I'll give him my schedule.
of course, exactly. See, he's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Kermit on this one.
Yo.
I hope.
Heidi,
I
friend.
could
Hi.
fuck.
Oh man, we're all basically voting for Constantine. Arsenal Roy says.
No, Constantine's a jerk.
True. He would definitely leave you, and make you the fall guy. Full show.
Mhm.
All right, opening the.
Kermit's got the brains, and he is still good. So even though like we said, he's going with bank robbery. Like, it's not like, oh well, he wouldn't rob the bank. Like, no, he's going with it. But
Yeah.
if things turn
This is
bad,
the
I
only
think
way
he
to
would-
save the Muppet Theater.
Yeah.
right. But like, if things got bad, he would be like, oh yeah, well, I'm saving the person that was helping me. You know, he
He's
would.
gonna have your back.
Yeah, he would totally sacrifice himself for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Even better. It will definitely come
Tried
to
and
that.
true friend. Yep.
And maybe he'd feel bad enough that we just let you take all the money. He's like, I don't want no part of this. And then he's like,
Yeehaw, Kermit.
I don't want no part of this, so take the money. And
I
go."
don't want no part of this. Partner.
I tell you what,
What?
This room's really echoey.
It is. It's bouncing out here too.
It's messing with. I can't hear myself very well.
Can you all hear him twice?
No.
No.
Okay. Because it sounds like he's everywhere. It's chunky and chunky.
Nerds.
Why does no one call you chunky? Why hasn't that happened yet?
Oh,
Chunky. Now
It's
you're
adorable.
that was calling me chunky.
Who does?
Willow, chunky.
Oh. Oh, chunky.
Chunky?
That's different. That's descriptive. I just meant like as a nickname.
chunky. Chunky.
Stop it.
Chunky chunk. Chunky chunk.
Chunk.
I'm glad I did this.
He's not amused.
I'm not going to do this at all.
Oh, calm down, Rupert.
I'm going to find out your name, your last name or your first name.
No, you won't.
Chunky chunk.
It's just Cucumber. I don't have a last name.
Oh, yeah, because nobody wanted you.
And you are factually accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
Chunky. Chunky.
Like
Chunky.
chunk.
Martinez.
Machewy chomp.
Chunky. Chunky.
A song off of this now.
Mhm.
Chewy chunk chunk. Chewy chunk chunk.
Shake it.
Chicken
What
brown.
song is that?
It's Ricky Martin.
Shake your pom pom?
Something like that.
What is
Whatever it is. Chicka bow bow or
Chunky
whatever it is.
Chunk.
All right. I think we're good.
You're no longer a person, apparently.
We have Kermit winning 7-5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hi ho.
Oh, foggers.
Yeah, Arsenal Roy even said earlier in the chat, he's like,
Oh,
if you had
skip.
told me that Kermit would be in the last tier, I wouldn't believe you.
Delete that. Why the fuck is that a command?
Wait, what? Oh,
Gross.
that's weird.
Gross.
Gone.
And he's gone.
He's gone.
That's funny. Oh man. Okay. Well, thank you all for helping us decide who gets to be your best Muppet bank robber with you. We'll now decide who is going to be the master debater of the week. I'm going to open the poll now. So in your Twitch chat, you'll probably see a drop down of options to vote for one of us as who you think was the best debater of the day. And that also will determine who gets to do the topic for next week. Oh, Mary Tyler Moore is now on Cucumbers.
Hi.
What?
I don't know.
And this is how our channel got banned for copyright infringement. Nah.
Nah, they would never find us.
Okay. And you can also
What
use your
is
channel points and vote
happening?
more than once if you, I think, are on a desktop browser. It doesn't work in mobile yet because reasons. And right now, Carla is in the lead.
Next week.
Why?
We got the power.
Yeah. Make Carla decide what we're talking about next week.
Oh, fuck
Well, they really didn't
no.
like us this week. Look at that. Shit.
Yeah. Cucumber and Chunk,
No,
1
no,
and 2.
no,
No,
no.
it's gonna be cool.
No, no,
Corey.
no, no, no,
Corey, Corey.
Well, look how cute I am.
Look how cute Chunk is.
Look how delicious I
Ooh.
I get a damn
Chunk is
chorus.
looking for singles over here.
am. So am I, but not the way you think.
And what was the way we were thinking?
Huh?
I assume she meant dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
I helped. I tried. I tried to save you.
Tell the potato funny says, "Oh no, I helped Corey too much. You have had enough help."
You've
This
got
is
a
fine.
minute and a half left to put in more channel points.
Corey's gonna choose. Start.
Oh, hey everybody! Here's a question for you young ones out there. What should we do on TikTok? We're old as fuck.
We're old as fuck.
How old are you?
Tell us. We need suggestions.
Yeah, like what challenges are funny?
I'm sending Ryan
Also, how does
TikTok. So you
TikTok
just need
work?
to make something with the sound. Like so you
Yeah.
just take the sound, figure
I-
out something to do with the sound.
Where do we get the sounds from?
I know
There-
what
At
you
the
do on
bottom of
TikTok.
at the bottom of the TikTok, there's
Right.
the sound, and you just
click it.
use
Okay.
the sound and film whatever you want.
Right,
How
but
do you edit
like,
the video?
so many of them suck. Like, how do we know what's good? Because
Yeah.
Do your rejection letters on TikTok.
True.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if any of you want to like dump somebody, we're thinking about reading like if you want us to dump someone for you or fire. Can we legally fire someone
No.
for someone? No,
No.
I
'Cause that
don't-
would be dope if
But
we
you
could.
can give them warning that they're gonna get fired the next time they go into the office.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
just so we could just let them know that it's gonna happen. That way they come.
Coming for
We're
you.
doing them a favor, really.
yeah. Chris is yelling at us to do duets, so we should do
Corey!
duets.
How does one edit a video for TikTok?
can-
So you can either edit it in the app, or you can edit it outside of the app and then upload it to the app.
Has someone.
Can I say fuck on TikTok?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's
All right, sweet. I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, like the video that I posted, I edited completely in iMovie and then I uploaded it.
No, we gotta work.
That's too much work.
It
Gotta
took me a half an hour.
work.
You can do it.
A half an hour for a minute video.
You fool!
Jesus.
What?
That's so work.
That's a lot of
I want to show up and be
dedication.
ha
Can I help
ha.
you?
I
Yeah.
wanna show up and be
I
ha
I mean,
ha.
like,
spend
I
half
wanted
an
to do
hour
camera
editing a
angles and
1 minute
everything, and I put a background track to it. I wanted it to look pretty for my first video on TikTok.
TikTok.
TikToks.
TikTok.
I don't think TikToks are meant to be like this pretty.
Yeah, the less produced, the
masterful
better.
video.
I did see one though that was really impressive, where it's like this girl kept like moving her head around or something. It was like all these like editing cuts. That was like, and it looked
Transition? Yeah, transitions are cool. Yeah, that's what they call them on TikTok. Transitions.
Alright. Cool.
Yeah.
And what
definitely.
happens if we put in all this time into TikTok and then it gets banned anyways?
Oh my gosh.
She just can't with us grown-ups. Corey,
Yeah, what's up?
help
Here,
us
tell us more information
TikTok.
about TikTok.
Tell us what to do. Make us famous.
We just need to convince Corey to let us say no for her on TikTok.
Oh, what?
Huh?
You know what?
Oh, the rejection letters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Just give approval for them to say no.
Okay.
No actual pressure in this situation.
No. Let's see. Best.
She's trying to think for next week.
I am trying to think for next week.
TikTok brainstorm, everybody. Here you go. Behind the scenes, live.
But I think we could definitely pull off some for one of the things that I've been
We're
telling
buying
you
you
guys
time, Corey.
I wanted you to
know.
do is the wipe challenge, where
Wipe.
you cucumber wipes it
Wipe
in
it
your-
down. Wipe.
Wipe it down, sure.
Oh,
yeah.
wipe. Puh.
Yeah. So
Versus-
cucumber wipes
If
the
you
screen.
guys would do the WAP, the WAP, the WAP.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whap. That's a whap. I'm ready. So ready.
You were supposed to save it for TikTok.
I'm practicing. I'm rehearsing.
Oh.
But yeah, you guys switching places during the wipe down challenge would be awesome.
Oh,
Or two guys.
Oh.
It's a chunk.
Yeah, Corey, you won. What are we doing?
I know. So I'm.
I like Arsenal.
Quickly. Show's almost over.
Big
What?
man.
What do you mean?
Big
What's
man.
almost
Big
over?
man.
The
Big
show's
man.
almost over. Think of something before the show.
Yeah, look, they're leaving the theater.
Oh no!
They're walking out. Okay, so
There's an after credit scene.
Stay right there. Why are you still here? It's over.
You're still here?
it's over. We're done. Let's see.
Go home.
The best American president to go to a college party with.
Ooh. All right.
You don't like that one?
I mean,
Well,
there's
Arsenal-
some
I like
problematic
Arsenal Roy, but
figures
we
in our
just
past, but
I feel like we did Star Trek. Could we do?
There's not
did Star
I
Trek
mean,
Captain.
you could do Star Trek for the new motif that we're doing.
yeah.
Right. So I like that.
Right?
Let's do
Instead
Star
of
Trek.
best character.
Star Trek
Yeah.
character with the best TikTok.
Okay. I like it.
I like that.
Nice one,
Best.
Arsenal.
Doing it.
I like it.
Thank you,
Doing
Arsenal Roy.
it.
Okay.
Say
Awesome.
Dick.
I think I want to right now.
I just don't think I would party with any president. I'll just say that now.
Yeah.
Telepathy to
Founding
police.
father,
Partying with Obama.
partying with Benjamin Franklin probably be fun, but not a president.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there you go.
I've
Good.
had
I'm glad you got there.
Hamilton running
I was
in the
like, what?
background, so I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
no, that's why I said founding father, but not necessarily president. So.
Not necessarily. No,
Nope.
not at all.
Oh my God! You need to-
we're doing Star Trek best TikTok.
yes.
Yeah.
Arsenal right
What
tap
is
dances like a
trophy?
motherfucker. Okay.
Let's
Thank
do
you
some. Let's do a duet today.
Wait
Well, at the end
for
of the day, let's each do a
trophy,
duet.
for
All
Oh, we
right.
still gotta do that other video too.
We do.
Do it. Does it?
You
Do it.
Yeah. Do it. Do it.
I don't have to do anything for a duet, right? I just stand there and be like, nod. Like, the fucking reaction ones are terrible. Fuck anyone who. Sorry, no offense. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
I don't like
Stupid.
Sorry.
I probably shouldn't lead in with fuck everyone and then say no offense, but at the same time.
Awesome.
I love the,
I have
I love the apology
opinions.
hand. Oh,
Mom, are you saying you
sorry.
partied with Obama in high school?
Yep.
Nice. That's cool.
I
Sweet.
love how she just yell out the door. Just,
Mom, what?
Mom, answer me!
What?
Yes.
Call him up. Get him on chat time.
Yeah.
yeah.
What
Can you
else is
get
he doing
him
right
on
now?
chat time?
Yeah, let's get him on chat time.
Work on that, Corey. Corey,
Come on,
work on
Corey,
that.
mom. Corey,
Make it
mom.
happen.
Hi, Mom.
Make it
Yeah.
happen.
Can you get
Can
him
you-
on chat time?
Yeah.
Yeah, get him on our show.
We'll interview Obama. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
When?
She's just screaming at us now.
Screaming at my mom. Sorry. Okay, so sounds good. Okay,
Cool.
bye, guys.
I can think you're actually like 5 feet away from each other. Makes it funnier in my head.
Okay, show's over.
Goodbye.
We're rating
Yay,
people first, but
trophy.
thank you.
Bye.
We're rating La La Lani 3.
Yeah.
La la la
She's my
la
friend from
la
Sager's
la
Ground.
la.
Yeah, I know her too.
You know
So,
Kaylani?
so does Carla. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I know
yeah.
Kaylani.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're
do
rating
I.
Kaylani.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know
So
Kaylani.
rude.
Yay! All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Ah, 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 ah.